Welcome to the Can-Am Off-Road Webcast, covering the major news for the June launch of the 2020 ATV and side-by-side lineups, and presenting some of the new accessories that help further enhance the Can-Am riding experience. The main product news for 2020 is driven by the three following lineup objectives. First, Can-Am engineers and designers were challenged to elevate the Defender to new levels. Reinforcing the Can-Am performance leadership in the SSV segment was also a top priority, and so was bringing improvements to the ATV lineup while coming up with appealing new colorations that make Can-Am customers stand out from the crowd. Before we look at how the first objective was met, let's look at why it was so important to elevate the Defender to whole new levels. As you can see from this chart, the utility recreational full-size segment accounts for more than 40% of sales in the side-by-side industry, so it clearly represents a huge growth opportunity. How can we achieve this? By introducing the 2020 Defender, a model that not only meets the market's highest standards, but raises them. When we talk about elevating the 2020 Defender to new levels, the improvements can be classified in three categories: style and protection, comfort, and capability. In terms of style and protection, the new Defender shows off the premium Can-Am signature look, firstly by introducing a new fascia, which includes a redesigned grille and hood that makes a bold statement. Combine this with a stylish new 4.5-inch digital display or premium 7.6-inch digital display with keypad, making information quickly available at a glance, and you get a package that makes the Defender look better than ever. On the protection side of things, the new Defender offers more protection and rigidity, thanks in part to a steel bumper and upper bumper plate that protects headlights and panels for long-term durability. Offered on selected packages, the new heavy-duty XT bumper assures vehicle protection in extreme usage conditions. Better yet, along with offering 30% more rigidity, the new Defender's reinforced dual-phase steel frame is 5 pounds lighter than the previous version. When you factor all this, it's safe to say that the Defender offers an unequaled look with more standard protection. Let's move on now to the comfort side of the new Defender, upgraded for 2020 thanks in part to improved vehicle insulation. This is achieved through the combination of many initiatives, such as switching to a thicker firewall that produces a sound and heat barrier between the occupant and engine components, and to a low-sound exhaust system delivering a smooth, low-intensity, distinct sound. The new CVT calibration also comes into play, as it cuts down shift line by 500 RPM, meaning it reduces vehicle sound in heavy acceleration. Plus, the 2020 Defender introduces the new ITC Echo mode, which optimizes engine smoothness and therefore lowers cockpit noise and vibration. With all those improvements, the new Defender provides incomparable low sound levels with an average improvement of up to 34%. When you have comfort, you have a vehicle built for long days of riding. This is where the recalibrated suspension comes into play, producing a smoother ride, whether the vehicle is loaded or not. Furthermore, the new front and rear 64-inch arched A-arm provides extra clearance near the wheel to facilitate crossing obstacles. Another improvement that provides extra comfort and peace of mind is the new brake holding mechanism that facilitates transmission engagement in hills for riders who often have to stop. Now they can simply lock or release the brake holding mechanism. It's upgrades such as these that make the Defender offer a class-leading ride quality, and that makes it ready to take over any work or terrain. Now that we've gone over the improvements in style, protection, and comfort, let's look at another product news that helps elevate the new Defender to new levels in terms of capability. We're talking here about the new HD10 1000cc V-twin Rotax engine, delivering industry-leading torque with a tremendous 69 pounds-per-feet. As you can see from this chart comparing model year 19 and model year 20 models, the new HD10's massive low-end torque translates into increased towing strength, since this is the range most often used to get the job done. As well, it delivers an impressive horsepower increase that now reaches 82 horsepower, letting riders get where they want to go much faster. Let's not forget the new cylinder head providing better airflow. For all these reasons and more, the new powerful HD10 engine makes the 2020 Defender more capable than ever. And there's more. For 2020, the Defender family welcomes two exciting new package configurations: the Defender XTP and the Defender Mossy Oak. With so much to offer, including the new HD10 engine, these new package configurations not only help better meet customer usage, they also greatly improve value. And since it comes with a 1-year limited warranty, the Defender is just as much about peace of mind as it is about getting the job done in comfort and style. The next product news we want to touch on is related to Can-Am's promise made in 2015 to launch a new SSV every 6 months over the next 4 years. Once again, Can-Am delivers by introducing the new Defender 6x6. Perfect for when getting the job done requires even more work capacity, cleverness, and adaptability. This ultimate workhorse features an industry-leading 3,000-pound towing capacity to help complete the most difficult tasks with ease. The 6x6 will never run out of power thanks to the powerful new HD10 engine, and will greatly benefit from a specific transmission that provides maximum power, durability, and reliability. To facilitate obstacle crossing, this capable package features front and rear 64-inch arched A-arm suspension, providing extra clearance near the wheel. This new model also includes a multi-traction mode that lets riders choose between the 4x6 or 6x6 modes to get the optimal traction and floatability depending on the situation. All in all, the new Defender 6x6 DPS HD10 offers more workability and more traction while maintaining drivability. As we mentioned earlier, the new Defender 6x6 is also very much about cleverness and adaptability, thanks to many solutions that enhance ease of use. Among these are the extended 4.5 feet by 6 feet bed dimension, offering twice as much loading capacity than the regular cargo box. The easy flatbed conversion, provided by the removable side panels, giving customers the ability to charge any type of load and offering easy link integration, just like the regular Defender. And the optional power tilt cylinder for effortless dump box usage. As a result, it provides more cargo capacity and allows customers to carry anything with ease. And here again, the 1-year limited warranty makes the package even more attractive. A package that aligns class-leading work capacity and versatility to let Defender 6x6 owners accomplish tasks they never thought possible. Let's now turn our attention to the second objective and look at what Can-Am has done to reinforce its performance leadership for the 2020 side-by-side vehicle lineup. Already dominant since day one, the Can-Am Maverick X3 strengthens its superiority this year through product upgrades related to the engine, suspension, and overall lineup, as well as by improving the affordability of the X3 platform. One of the most exciting news items is the introduction of the Turbo RR engine that delivers an incredible 195 HP with 135 pounds-per-feet of torque. How did Can-Am engineers manage to generate an extra 23 HP and 11 pounds-per-feet of torque? For starters, they put in a bigger turbo, a new intercooler, and a less restrictive airbox. This new combination helps increase airflow for added performance, while gaining cooling capacity for increased reliability. Another plus is that the new engine's turbo and pistons are manufactured by Rotax, assuring maximum quality of the critical components. Of course, the power upgrade required the CVT to be recalibrated in order to optimize belt longevity. As you can see, Can-Am's latest Power Pack once again sets new performance standards while offering reliability. Now that we've looked at the engine factor, let's dive into the suspension tuning and lineup enhancements portion. In fact, another upgrade to the Maverick X3 lineup is the new suspension calibration for all 72-inch wide versions. The increased ground clearance up to 16 inches will make it easier for these models to cross over obstacles. For XRS package owners, the improvements go a step further with the switch to a tire width of 9 inches up front and 11 inches out back. This results in improved rear traction and reduced steering kickback, which ultimately translates into better drivability. The key takeaways when it comes to the Maverick X3 suspension for 2020 is that the new calibration sets 72-inch models to higher grounds, while the XRS gains even more performance. Along with the suspension tuning, the X3 also gets some nice enhancements throughout its lineup. For example, new wheel designs that provide a unique, bold look to the XRS Turbo RR, as well as the XRC Turbo RR, which also switches to bigger 15-inch wheels and 32-inch Liberty tires for better ground contact and easier obstacle crossing. As well, the industry's strongest cage is now even stronger and bolted for easier serviceability. Furthermore, all X3 models feature a new digital display for 2020. The base models get a 4.5-inch multifunction version that shows information at first glance, while the X packages get a wider 7.6-inch version that's even easier to read and provides more data. One more point worth mentioning is the new keypad. Available across the entire X3 lineup, it makes it easier to select between the different modes, especially when riding on bumpy terrain. To complete our quick review of the 2020 lineup enhancements, Can-Am has new packages to unveil. It starts with the all-new Maverick X3 Max XMR Turbo RR, a model specifically built for aggressive riding that offers optimal traction, a sporty look, and all the required convenience. All that for a price of $28,899. What makes this 72-inch model stand out is the 195 HP Turbo RR engine, making it the most powerful 4-seater mud racer on the market. As well, building on its dominance when it comes to trail performance, Can-Am launches the new Maverick Sport X XC1000R, a package offering optimal performance, the sharpest maneuverability, and a bold design. Priced at $20,199, it features the Rotax 1000R engine, Fox 2.5 Podium QS3 shocks, 14.75 inches of suspension travel, and 15 inches of ground clearance. These are just a few of the reasons why the Maverick Sport offers an ideal balance between power and agility, while being specifically designed for ultimate trail riding experiences. The last point we want to cover regarding the reinforcement of Can-Am's performance leadership in the side-by-side segment is the X3 platform's affordability. Here's a quick glance at the improvements in that regard versus last year, demonstrating that Can-Am offers more performance for fewer dollars. Here's a quick summary of the highlights. The X3 Turbo is repriced, dropping $1,000 to $18,999. The X3 Turbo R is renamed X3 DS Turbo R and shows a $2,000 price reduction down to $20,999. A new X3 RS Turbo R package is introduced with a retail price of $22,499. The X3 XDS Turbo RR is also repriced at $24,999, representing a $400 reduction even with the increase in power. And of course, customers have many more X package models to choose from in a 2020 Maverick X3 lineup that will be more affordable than ever while continuing to deliver performance for enthusiasts. Why such a focus on affordability for 2020? Because of charts like this one, which shows base package retail, meaning vehicles under $20,000, represents more than 70% of sales of the sport mid-horsepower segment year over year. This is why we are very confident that the $1,000 price reduction on the X3 Turbo, now offered at $18,999, will clearly help generate growth. And keep in mind that for this attractive price, buyers get a 120 HP turbo engine, a 64-inch wide side-by-side featuring Fox 2.5 Podium QS3 shocks, and 20 inches of suspension travel. That's more than any other competitor can offer. In other words, the Maverick X3 repricing increases accessibility to mid-performance vehicles without compromising on quality. This next slide shows that the Sport Top HP segment is the fastest growing segment in the industry, with a 50% overall increase in 2 years, and therefore represents another great opportunity. To help tap into that potential, the X3 DS Turbo R drops by $2,000 and is now available for only $20,999. So here again, you get a package that's all about performance and value, especially with the more powerful 172 HP Turbo R engine at a price that is more accessible than ever. Let's complete our review of the X3 platform affordability by introducing the entirely new X3 RS Turbo R package. Offered at a retail price of $22,499, this latest addition to the family is powered by the Rotax Turbo R engine and comes in a 72-inch wide version that showcases Fox 2.5 Podium QS3 shocks, a 22-inch suspension travel, and 15.5 inches of ground clearance. All these and more contribute to make Can-Am's new RS package the market's most affordable 72-inch factory vehicle, offering more and selling for almost $3,000 less than its closest competitor. Before we move on to the next subject, here is a complete view of the Model Year 20 Maverick X3 lineup, delivering more performance for fewer dollars. To complete our presentation of the main product news for the June launch, let's go over the general improvements brought to the 2020 Can-Am ATV lineup. 2019 was a big year for Can-Am ATVs, with the introduction of the redesigned Outlander, with its brand new suspension, 91 HP Rotax 1000R engine, and updated styling. The 2019 Outlander, the most powerful ATV ever, led Can-Am to an historical market share gain, and all that at a revised pricing to make Can-Am more affordable than ever. So how do we keep the momentum going for 2020? For starters, following last year's successful introduction of the ITC on the 1000R engine, this technology now expands to all 850 Can-Am ATVs. This means that more consumers will be able to adjust performance levels and throttle response by selecting between standard, work, and sport riding modes. The technological expansion applies to the gauges as well. As a result, the recently introduced easy-to-read 4.5-inch digital display makes its way into all Outlander Base, DPS, XT, and North Edition models equipped with the 850 and 1000R engines. Premium models such as the XTP and limited packages take it a step further by switching from the analog and digital gauge to the 7.6-inch fully digital display. Proven on other BRP product lines, this new display provides better visibility and quick access to all the information you need. As well, for 2020, new inner fenders and side panels make the temperature cooler and more comfortable for the rider on all Outlander 570, 650, 850, and 1000R models. In fact, tests have shown that the difference in temperature felt around the rider is reduced by close to 36 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius compared to the previous model. Outlander Max Limited customers will certainly appreciate a couple of other vehicle improvements worth mentioning, such as the upgrade to Fox 1.5 Podium QS3 shocks on all 4 corners. Can-Am engineers developed a dedicated shocks calibration to the limited model to make sure it develops the ultimate comfort, both for the rider and passenger. And that's even more the case with the moved 27-inch Maxxis Bighorn 2.0 tires that add to the comfort as well as the style. Hunters looking for convenience and value with a bit of extra power will be glad to get their hands on the new 650 version of the Outlander Mossy Oak Edition, which provides a third option to go along with the 450 and 570 versions. And there is a lot more product news we'd like to share, but since we can't cover all the improvements and configuration modifications in the webcast, please make sure to consult the 2020 models spec sheets or the VIA app to have the complete information. To complete our quick review of the June launch for the 2020 models, let's not forget Can-Am's tradition of introducing appealing new colorations every year. This year is certainly no different, with new color combinations in both lineups. On the ATV side, you'll find combos such as Iron Gray and Octane Blue, Granite Gray, Black and Manta Green, Black, Hyper Silver and Can-Am Red, Black and Platinum Silver, and even a new Black and Can-Am Red for the DS250. The side-by-side lineup also presents quite a few new colorations for 2020. Along with a classy stone gray version, Can-Am offers combinations such as Carbon Black and Platinum Satin, Triple Black, Hyper Silver and Can-Am Red, Can-Am Red and White, Iron Gray and Manta Green, Hyper Silver, Intense Blue and Manta Green, and Carbon Black and Orange. We've just covered the many enhancements brought to the Can-Am ATV and side-by-side lineups for 2020. Even with so many great packages available to them, customers often need that little extra personalization to take the riding and ownership experience to the next level. And that's where the constantly evolving Can-Am accessories lineup comes into play. For model year 2020, the introduction of the new Defender brings quite an overhaul when it comes to accessories that help maintain its renowned fit and finish. For example, the new design and configuration of the model means updated bumpers and protection parts, as well as cab enclosures. As well, the revision of the vehicle's service center translates into new configurations for the installation of certain accessories, while the new suspension adopts a different skid plate protection and adapted mounting kit for Apache track systems. Furthermore, the modular bed of the new Defender 6x6 allows for integration that can bring work to a whole new level. In order to get the most out of this innovative feature, Can-Am has engineered key accessories that help expand the vehicle's abilities. Among these are the bed wall extensions that maximize bed loading capacity, the cargo bed anchoring rails and protectors that allow for cargo transportation in a flatbed configuration, and the gun and tool holder that opens up a world of possibilities. And those are just a few of the 150-plus Defender 6x6 accessories available at launch for customers to create their own setup. One way Can-Am keeps up with the growing customer demand for customization is by offering more co-branded accessories with partners like Lone Star Racing. As a result, Maverick X3 customers will now have access to new Hyper Silver and Black Lone Star accessories, such as front and rear bumpers, front and rear intrusion bars, a spare tire holder, rock sliders, and the signature LSR roof. Can-Am also teamed up with Yoshimura to come up with a new X3 exhaust that requires no engine tuning. Simply bolt it on to hear the new inline triple Yoshimura slip-on exhaust. As well, for 2020, Can-Am helps Maverick Sport and Trail owners extend their adventure with accessories like the device holder that not only lets you bring your favorite electronic device along for the ride, but can also be used as extra storage. And when you need to pack up all your essentials for longer outings, nothing beats the extended cargo area provided by the Adventure Roof Rack. Among the other product news for 2020, Can-Am is proud to introduce its own winch lineup, available in 2 options for ATVs and 2 options for side-by-side vehicles. The new Can-Am HD series includes key features such as an ergonomic clutch handle for changing from free spool to engaged. Can-Am HD winches also include rugged all-steel gears and bushings for more torque and durability, and an automatic 100% load-holding brake for ease of operation. Another addition to our winch lineup is the Warn VRX package specifically for Can-Am. This adaptation of the VRX perfectly blends Warn's reputed know-how with Can-Am specific components in order to facilitate the entire experience, from installments to operation. It includes extreme IP68 rated waterproof sealing to keep the elements out, a robust new clutch design based on 70-plus years of Warn four-wheel drive hub lock know-how, and an all-metal 3-stage planetary gear train for smooth and reliable control. It comes in 3 versions for ATV and 2 versions for side-by-side vehicles. The Can-Am ATV accessory portfolio also expands to make the popular Outlander 6x6 450 workhorse even more capable, thanks to new accessories like the full-body skid plate, flatbed cargo box, and flatbed protection tubes. As well, let's not forget that Can-Am is adding new colorations to existing ATV accessories in order to provide more customization options. This concludes our quick review of some of the main additions to the 2020 Can-Am off-road accessories lineup. For the complete details on the extensive Can-Am offering, make sure to consult the new catalogs. Before we conclude, we want to remind you to consult the BRP Via app that can be downloaded from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Designed first and foremost to assist dealership sales staff by easily and simply providing essential information, this app provides specifications and comparison sheets, vehicle walk-around, and key messages on all Can-Am off-road models in the lineup. From everyone at BRP, thank you for your attention and for your continued business.